to my channel. It's LAURASIA. So today I'm going to be giving you guys like my go-to, pretty much, I'm not going to say every day, because literally when it comes to wearing makeup, if I'm not filming and like talking to you guys or doing makeup tutorials or hair tutorials or anything like that, I do not wear makeup. So I'm not even going to come up here and front like, oh my god, my everyday foundation routine or something like that. My face is so dry. So I'm not even going to come on here and try to say like my everyday foundation routine, because that would be a lie. So pretty much like if I have to go somewhere, if I have an event to go to or anything like that, that I don't want to wear too much makeup but I still want to look slightly glam, this is pretty much what I'm going to be doing, and this is pretty much what I'm going to be wearing on my face. So I think that it's gotten to the point where my face does not need a lot of cake face on it, you know what I mean? So I feel like I can use less product. So I'm not going to be using liquid foundation. I'm just going to be using the new Born This Way concealers, just like a little bit under my eyes and anywhere that I have like, you know, a slight dark spot or anything. I don't really have dark spots like that except for Betty right here. So not only am I going to be showing you guys like my go-to foundation type of summer daytime glam, but I'm also going to be showcasing my third signature wig that I have with MyFirstWigs. This is literally crazy. I created this wig probably about 3 months ago. I made it like in April, but I decided to wait until July to drop it. Only because if you guys see it, or when you guys see it, you'll be like, yes, that is definitely a summer go-to wig, because it's nice and short. It's like a very short bob. You can wear it straight, you can wear it waved, you can wear it any way that you want, but the main thing about it is it does not touch the back of your neck, and I think that is like absolutely mandatory. Mandatory, what the fuck? I think that is literally mandatory when it comes to being nice and fresh and, you know, not really hot when it comes to the summertime. I don't like anything on the back of my neck. I like to just throw on a very nice, cute wig, or just rock my natural hair. My hair is getting so long up until this point that I have no problem rocking my natural hair. But like I said, if I want to look a little bit done up, then I would definitely want like a nice short wig to throw on, and this is that. Okay, so let me hurry up and get right into the tutorial because my face is dying. I'm so freaking dehydrated with my face. Like, I need to start the tutorial now. So the first thing I'm going to be using is the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. This is like a low-key thing that I've been wearing on a daily. Like, I just haven't really said anything about it because I wanted to try it out, but I've tried it out for like a few months now. Even when I worked at Sephora, I actually really liked using this because it's a primer and a moisturizer in one. I don't know if many people knew that about Bobbi Brown's face bases, but she has another one. It's the Hydrating Face Base. But I am more so oily combination skin, so I only get oily pretty much on my T-zone, like on my forehead and my nose area, and everywhere else I'm pretty much normal. But the hydrating one is mainly for someone that is dry or super duper dry, and that is not really me. Oh, it feels so bad to get some moisture to the skin. So you guys definitely corrected me in my last tutorial. I know that I said it was Plouse base, and it's actually P. Louise. So I went ahead with the P. Louise base in Rumor 5, and it looks like this. And if I'm not mistaken, the 5 is like the darkest one at the moment. Hopefully she comes out with like darker shades, but it's like literally perfect for me because it looks just like my Amon from NARS Soft matte concealer that I use all the time. But I like this so much better because it's just as good as a concealer, but it's actually like an actual eyeshadow. So my go-to palette is, you guys have seen this palette all the time. It is the Soft Glam Anastasia palette, and I use this all the time when it comes to any type of natural, neutral type of look. This is literally like my go-to. So pretty much I'm going to be using like all of the mattes in this palette, and I'm going to first start with the shade Burnt Orange, and I'm going to use my Morphe M504 brush, and I'm just going to be packing this shade all in my crease. And this eyeshadow base literally is like perfect. Like, it really makes these shadows really pop on my eye, and that's crazy because a color like burnt orange, which is this one right here, normally would not show like at all on my skin because it's actually a little bit lighter than my skin tone, but it is showing just good, and it's perfect for a transition crease color. Next, I'm going to go in with the shade Sienna, and I'm going to use my Morphe M576 brush, which is like a pointed blender brush. And I'm just going to put that right underneath where we put burnt orange. And this is like the perfect brush for getting like right in that socket. Now I'm going to take a flat packer brush, and this is the Morphe M166 brush, and I literally love this brush for packing on into any type of shimmer or matte shade onto the lid because it really gets a lot of product on there. I'm just going to get a good amount onto my brush, and I'm just going to pack that onto my inner lid. And I'm also going to bring it a little bit high, only because this kind of makes it so that it gives like an illusion that your eye is a little bit bigger than it normally is. And we want to look real wide-eyed today. And I don't think I said it, but this shade is Orange Soda. Okay, and the last shade I'm going to go in with is Mulberry, and I'm going to take this Morphe M433 brush, and I literally love this brush for packing on any type of outer crease or shadow on the outer lid because it does like a perfect job for that. So I'm not going to use any liner today. I'm just going to be doing mascara and some very subtle lashes. Like they're subtle, but they still give you like that perfect pop at the same time. So I'm just gonna go in with my L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara in black and just do a very thin coat because I feel like it doesn't really matter what type of mascara you use, especially if you're just putting lashes on anyway. So honestly, I just go right to the drugstore and pick me up a $7 mascara and call it a day. Now we're going to move right on to skin. The eyes is literally done. We did that literally in a matter of like 2 minutes, not even. So we're going to move on to concealing any dark spots that I kind of have, which is like barely none. And I'm going to be using my Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. So I've been seeing so many people use these concealers, and I got 2 shades because I didn't really know which one I wanted to go with. So I got the shade Toffee and I got the shade Chestnut. I believe Toffee is literally like my skin tone, and I'm going to use Chestnut as like a highlighting concealer. So my thing is, when it comes to like having a highlighted type of under eye but not looking too much, it's just to mix both of them. So I'll take a concealer that's literally like my skin tone, and then I'll kind of put a little bit of the highlighting one over top so that it's not too much of a pop under the eye, but you still get that highlighted look. So first, they say that this is like really pigmented, and the coverage on this is cray-cray, so I'm not going to put too much. I'm just going to do like that much under my eye. And hopefully this concealer is hydrating because my under eyes are kind of dry right now. So hopefully this is not like a drying concealer. So I'm just going to do a little bit on my forehead. And a little here. There. This is like literally my exact skin tone, so that's good. I thought it was going to be a little bit too red. There, there, there. Cover up this bad boy. And let's cover up that job. So I'm just going to take my beauty blender. This is the new Sapphire one. Don't really ask me why I bought this because I have 50 million beauty blenders. I just thought it was cute because it's blue, and I need a new beauty blender anyway, so why not just go ahead and buy the new blue one, you know? So I'm just going to blend this out. And yes, this coverage is definitely there. Oh yeah. So we are nice and lightly brightened underneath the eyes. I covered up any spots that may have been any type of imperfections or anything like that. So the skin base is all prepped, and we are all ready for our powder. So I know you guys are so used to me using my Sephora MyFirstWig powder for like my face, but we're going to be switching it up and using something super duper light because like I said, we already got our coverage that we needed from our concealer, so it's no need to go in with any extra coverage. All we want to do is just set what we already have on our face. So I'm going to be using my Maybelline Fit Me powders. I went ahead and bought the darker shade in number 40, but I'm going to be using my trusty 35 for underneath my eyes and wherever I would normally go ahead and highlight, and I'm going to be using number 40 for the rest of my face.
Now she wanna ride, now she wanna love, ripping on that when we get some drugs. I don't wanna know about nobody else. How you gonna love me if you don't love yourself, babe? I know you can tell what we need to do. Hop up in my ride, I got a seat for you, babe. I can feel your vibe, we got plenty more. Me and you tonight, yeah, it's just me and you, babe.
Now I'm going to go ahead and bronze, and I'm going to be using the Black Radiance Black Cocoa powder, and I believe it's just like a regular powder, but I like to use it as a bronzer, and I'm just going to use my Sephora brush number 59.
Tomorrow, girl, ain't guaranteed, no. Just vibe, oh. Baby, just vibe, just vibe, just vibe, oh.
For blush, I'm going to go ahead and use my MAC Sweet as Cocoa blush. It's like a very sheer light dust of color, and I don't want anything too crazy because like I said, this is trying to be as natural as possible, but you still want to look just slightly done up. So I'm just going to use my Too Faced Hangover spray and just spray my face. And I like to use a generous amount because we did go ahead and use a ton of powders. So when you spray your face like that, especially with the spray like the hangover spray, it has like coconut water and other different hydrating properties in it. So powder with some hydration gives you like the perfect match. So while my face is still drying, I'm just going to go ahead and put on my lashes. Again, this is not the box of when my lashes are coming in. We are finally done with the designing and all that when it comes to like my lash box and my wig box. Hopefully my lash boxes will be in next week. But my lash boxes will finally be in next week, so I'll finally be able to show you guys. I know I've been talking about it all the time, so I'm just so happy that I'm finally going to be able to have it physically in my hand and be able to show you guys on camera what my creation looks like in person. So I'm just going to show you guys the Darling lashes, and they are these, if they will focus. And I absolutely love these for everyday wear. I have another pair which is going to be the Kira lashes, but I don't know if I want to launch those with this launch or wait until my next eyelash launch because there's like literally so many more lashes that I'm going to be launching. But I think for like my first launch, I want to come out with just like 5 or 6 instead of like 10 because I think it's a little bit overwhelming, So the lashes are all on. This is what I mean by they are so pretty. And I love these for like when I don't want to wear like any liner or anything, but I still want my lashes to like pop.
If you need someone, baby, lean on me. Cause tomorrow, girl, ain't guaranteed, no. Just vibe, oh. Baby, just vibe, just vibe.
So now, last but not least, the face is literally done. We're just going to move on to highlights. I'm going to be using the Ofra and Nikki Tutorials collab in Blind the Haters. So I'm just going to take my Sephora number 98 brush. You guys always ask me what brush this is. It is this one. It's like literally the only one. Girl. Let me dust a little bit of this off. I did not expect that. Ooh. Wow, so freaking pretty. Like this highlight is like no highlight I've used. It literally melts right into my skin. Like right in. Ooh. To finish off the look, I'm just going to go ahead with my NYX lip liner in Hot Cocoa and my Makeup Forever matte liquid lipstick in 107. This is literally my go-to combo ever. Now I can never go without my Urban Decay High Shine Lip Gloss in 1993.
Another Leaf production.
Baby, just vibe, just vibe, just vibe. Oh. Baby, just vibe, just vibe, just vibe.
Okay guys, so we're now moving on to the wig application. So my biggest thing when it comes to putting on a wig in a matter of like 10 to 15 minutes, not doing like the stocking cap method and all that stuff, something that's just as quick and easy and on the go. I like to just take my foundation powder and I like to take like a big type of dense brush and I'll just put my powder right on my hairline, just so that when I put on my wig and I use my 𝐏𝐫𝐞 spray to basically lay down my lace, it already meshes with my hairline and I won't have to worry about any blending on this area. This is how I just get everything to just mesh so seamlessly well, and it pretty much just have the term like wet lace, like literally. So this is a wig that I've been telling you guys about. I'm going to put her on, but I just wanted to show you guys her really quick. One thing that I really wanted to note with this wig that is pretty much different from any other wig that I have made with them is the parting space. So you get 6 inches of parting space now when it comes to MyFirstWigs, or at least my wig that is. You get 6 inches of parting space and you also get a pre-plucked hairline. You guys can pretty much see like when I put the wig on how the hairline just literally blends right in with my skin and my lace. You guys can just see pretty much like once I put the wig on, the lace just will just seamlessly blend right in with my skin, and also the hairline will look so ridiculously realistic. So I didn't put any elastic band or anything on this wig. It pretty much fits perfectly on my head. I have worn this wig quite a few times up until now, but I just want to show you guys like how easy it is to style a wig and how flawless it looks when I put it on. Now, something that is completely new to MyFirstWigs is their Wig Knots Healer No Bleaching Method, and it is literally like a foundation stick to put on to your lace just to blend in with your hairline. It pretty much like twists up just like this, and then the bottom looks exactly like this. And I'm just going to take the foundation side and put it right where the parting is, and then blend it in with the opposite end with the brush. And then I'm also going to put a little on the hairline and blend that in as well. Now the way I do my wigs is literally the same every single time. I just like to use my 𝐏𝐫𝐞 spray and then I will blow dry it down. Literally the best method that I pretty much like the most, because I don't have a crap ton of gel on my hair, especially if it's going to be hot, humid outside. It's going to be super sticky and I just don't like, you know, all that sticky jelly texture on my hairline when I can just do the spray and this hold is literally the same.
Baby, just vibe, just vibe, just vibe. I know you can tell what we need to do. Hop up in my ride, yeah, I got a seat for you, baby. I can feel your vibe, we got plenty room. Me and you tonight, yeah, it's just me and you, baby. I know you can tell what we need to do. Hop up in my ride, yeah, I got a seat for you, baby. I can feel your vibe, we got plenty room. Me and you tonight, yeah, it's just me and you, baby.
Okay, so now I'm going to move on to showing you guys how I like to style this wig. You guys can see that it has like loose waves in it. That's because I like to wear it, snatch my earring off. That's because I like to wear it in like waves. And I can literally wave this entire wig in the matter of like 5 minutes. No joke, I'm not even exaggerating. So I just like to have the hair sit for literally 2 seconds. No more, no less. There's no uniform way that I like to do these waves. I just go in opposite directions. Like I'll just go one way, one direction, and another way, another direction. Just so that can create body. And we can have some cute curls.
We got plenty more. Me and you tonight, yeah, it's just me and you, baby.
So I'm just going to spray this side and let that cool off. And while that's cooling off, I'm just going to move on to the other side.
If you need someone, baby, lean on me. Cause tomorrow, girl, ain't guaranteed, no. Just vibe, oh. Baby, just vibe, just vibe, just vibe, oh. I know you can tell what we need to do. Hop up in my ride, yeah, I got a seat for you, baby. I can feel your vibe, we got plenty room. Me and you tonight, yeah, it's just me and you, baby. I know you can tell what we need to do. Hop up in my ride, yeah, I got a seat for you, baby.
Okay, so now I'm just going to use my fingers and just slightly comb through the waves. Alright guys, that pretty much includes the end of this whole talk through get ready with me kind of go-to summer makeup daytime look. That's like the longest title of all times, but this is literally like what I would do if it was a daytime, I was going out, I wanted to look subtly glam, I didn't want to look over the top or too much, but I still wanted to look cute, nice, decent, you know what I mean? I used all concealer and powder. I did not kick on a whole beat face with liquid foundation and contour and like all that stuff. We did it nice, light, and sweet. I think it is so cute. I think it's so pretty. And then we have this gorgeous lace frontal wig and we get our 6-inch parting. It looks like my first wig is stepping their game up. Like, I don't know, like, I've seen over the past couple of months them like improving their wig quality and all that stuff, and I think it literally is like up to the quality of their RPG show wigs. I know they're sister companies, but I think that MyFirstWig is stepping it up to the level of like RPG show. Like, I don't really think it's a stretch because I work with both companies. I think for MyFirstWigs, for them to be like the more affordable version of the RPG show, their quality is up to par, you know what I mean? Like RPG show has very good quality wigs, but honestly, I feel like MyFirstWigs is listen, because do y'all see this hairline? Do y'all see this wig though? I'm just saying, I haven't been doing a application this good since I don't know. So definitely make sure you guys check out the wig, my website, and my page that I have with MyFirstWigs. I finally have a collaboration YouTube page with them, so that's bomb.com. Thank you so much, MyFirstWigs, for always believing in my creations. And I just love working with you guys. You guys are freaking awesome, and I just love working with them. I think that they are just like a very good company to work with. They listen to my ideas, they listen to what I want and my needs, and they always cater to what I'm trying to give for you guys. I create these wigs for you guys, okay? I create it for my fairies. I create it for people that just want something super on the go. That's why I literally sat and did this entire wig application on camera. And I hope you guys can see how I styled it. I hope you guys just love the wig as much as I do. And thank you guys so much for the support always. And I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye. Bye, guys.
Another Leaf production.
Baby, just vibe, just vibe, just vibe. Oh. Baby, just vibe, just vibe, just vibe. Oh. You know what I need, I know what you need.